to Sports Grumblings on Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio.
You're up. All right, Sports Grumblings Live. Rage against the machine. Bark at the moon. Yell at the politicians. Pitchforks. Fires.
We got another week for that.
Yeah, we could do that, though.
Sure.
Right, Wachowski?
It's our American God-given right.
God-given right as Americans.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Sports Grumblings Live. By the way, if you're interested, we also have, we're on Twitter during the show. Twitter.com/sportsgrumbling. Leave off the S. Twitter.com/sportsgrumbling. You could also hit us up on Facebook. Facebook.com/sportsgrumblings. But, of course, the best way we'd like you to get a hold of us during the show is to call us, 888-XM-FANTASY, 888-963-2682. And, Rakowski, if someone wanted to figure out what's going on in your head, where would they go to see some of your pontifications?
Oh, sportsgrumblings.com. You can catch me every week on my articles, Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
You know, I keep telling you this. You're way too bashful. You should be saying the award-winning Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Well, if I said that, I would be lacking humility. But I can let you say that.
So lack humility.
Yeah.
What's the matter with that?
Yeah. Be a little bit of a whore. Whore it up a little bit.
Okay. Well, I thought the garter belt and the fishnets were doing it, but okay.
Well, let's bring on Playboy Mike here to give us a little bit of his thoughts on whoring it up.
Well, you know what's funny? I don't know, not to change the subject slightly, but I did decide what I'm going to be for Halloween. And get this. I'm going to get a giant bow, and I'm also going to get a tag, to from, and I'm going to put 2 women from God.
Nice.
God's gift to women.
I like that. I like that. Big red bow?
A big red bow.
Is it going to cover the area?
Yeah, where's this hanging?
It's going to be on the top half. It's going to be on the top half. But I've already kind of shared this idea with a couple female friends of mine. Loving it.
What's the bow tied around?
Yeah, so the bow tie. Oh, Rakowski, you got a weird mind. I know we're in the Cosmos studio, but you know, come on, stop reading those magazines.
I'm surrounded by all the salacious material.
Salacious?
Put those truth or dare questions down. Come on.
So, did you say salacious?
Salacious.
I said
pontifications.
Salacious pontification, lubrication. I don't know what's going on over there with you.
Salutations.
Now, speaking of stuff with women and lubricants and everything, we have right now, of course, it's that time of the night where we get Playboy Mike's fantasy tip of the moment.
This is Playboy Mike Martino with your fantasy tip of the moment.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike, I want to be like Mike. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
It is best to be on top. That's right, being on top. The Playboy that I am, the top is a very familiar position, and I'm going to tell you how to handle it like a pro. Understand, everybody wants to be on top, but not everyone can handle the pressure. When you're on top, all eyes are on you. And when you're on top, you better bring your best because others are aiming to be right where you lie. And if you don't bring your best while on top, someone else will replace you faster than you can say, TJ Hushmanzili, Hushmanzada, TJ Hushmanzada. When you're on top, don't be afraid to experiment. Why not make some bold moves? Turn some heads, because you're playing with house money. And if you're playing with house money, you're a winner. And after all,
you play to win the game.
This has been Playboy Mike Martino with your fantasy tip of the moment. Remember, fantasy sports aren't real, but getting out of your basement and scoring is the ultimate fantasy sport.
All right. Another fantastic tip from Playboy Mike. Playboy Mike, I think there was something lacking from that fantasy tip.
Yeah, it lacked the female sounds, the
female touch.
The female touch. We'll put it that way.
Yes.
The female touch.
What happened?
But next week I will be sure not only 1, 2, there's going to be 3 different females.
Hot.
Oh, would you expect anything less?
I would have expected 2 or 3 this week.
Well, after the show, we'll
take your vitamins, young man. Take your vitamins. All right?
Next week, though. Next week.
All right. Fantastic tip from Playboy Mike. All of you out there, make sure you follow it to the letter. If you want to score, with the ladies, you listen to Playboy Mike. You want to score with your football team, you listen to us.